G'day, mate. Welcome back to Biter Battles with me, JD. So, Biter Battles. You might be asking, what is Biter Battles? Well, Biter Battles is a player versus enemy versus player scenario. When I say scenario, it's like a mod, but it's not a mod file you have to download. Everything's included in the save file. It's like a soft mod. So, biggest difference with this particular type of game is you have two teams. They are separated by this lovely lake we have right there, lovely river we have in the middle of the map, and the top half of the map and the bottom half of the map are mirrored, identical, completely identical. Everything on one side is exact same on the other side. On top of that, both teams have to defend their silo, and at the same time, they have to indirectly attack the other team. That is done by collecting up some science packs and using those science packs either in your labs to, produce science, to get bigger guns, or faster bullets, or thicker bullets, or heavier bullets, or basically a better way of dealing with the biters. The other option you have is, if you're a player, there is a lovely GUI up in the top left-hand corner, which you can take any science packs in your inventory, click on the GUI and throw the science packs at the other team. And when I say throw, it actually means that the science packs are consumed directly out of your inventory. The game chat gets a lovely little message down the bottom left-hand corner that blah blah has thrown so many packs and has caused so much increase to the other team's both evolution and threat. So evolution, we all understand evolution. Evolution is how bad the biters are going to be and how annoying they are going to be and how hard they are going to be to kill. Threat is a separate number. Threat is like a queue of how many biters are on their way. And as you'll see through the GUI as the game continues, that threat number going up and up and up means you go from small packs of biters to legions of biters to several legions of biters attacking your base at the same time. And these particular maps, this tournament, is a 5v5 tournament. Now, these maps are actually run by Comfy. So Comfy is a group of developers, I guess you might say, who write these interesting scenarios, giving you something different to do inside Factorio. And yes, they have built this scenario, wonderful scenario. Also, they update it from time to time. And on top of that, generally, I can't guarantee right now, but generally there is a public map out there that you can join. And you might find, well, often you'll find it's not 5v5, it's as many versus as many. The teams are balanced. The game does force balance in the teams. But occasionally you're going to find 20 players versus 20 players, which is chaotic to say the least. Anyway, with all that said, I'm going to leave you guys with this video. This is from a recent tournament where myself and Dr. Doof actually shoutcasted part 1, part 2, and part 3. You will find a link down in the description to a playlist if you want to see more Biter Battles. I've actually been covering Biter Battles for about 2 years now. It's been fun. It's been interesting. It's been intense. Intense is the words I'm going to use. At the same time, you will find a link to both my Twitch channel along with Dr. Doof's Twitch channel. If you want to go over there, give both of us a follow for future, who knows what, Factorio, non-Factorio, maybe even some Biter Battles thrown in. Anyway, with all that said, I'll leave you guys with live stream. I couldn't remember my counter's name.
Quick rundown of the teams here. We have Team SteelAxe. Team SteelAxe includes, it's SteelAxe Biters, which is Nephrums, Zimultus, Bumblebee Rider, Zorian, and Warger. And then SteelAxe Banana, which includes Anti-Elites, Phoenix, Patrol, Steamavert, and Loomis.
And Doof, we'll start off early. Who's your money on? Nephrums or Anti?
While I understand that Nephrums has the overall... actually, he used to have the 100% world record. Does he still have it?
I have no idea.
But I think I'm going to go Anti-Elites. My money's on Anti-Elites. All 2 cents of it. Oh wait, I got a nickel sitting on my countertop, so 5 cents.
Okay. I look, my money's on Anti only because I recognise the players that he's teamed up with.
Definitely some good players on that team.
Yeah, Nephrum's team, I don't recognise the players he's teamed up with. I know they're all SteelAxe, I know they're all speedrunners, but I don't recognise their names.
I mean, I know the names Zimultus and Zorian. Vaguely familiar with Warger, but I'm not familiar with Bumblebee Rider.
No.
But at the same time, sometimes all it takes is a good captain saying, "Hey, do this," and somebody makes it happen, right, JD?
Or somebody screwing it up. Let's just put that out there. It works the other way around. You know, somebody screws it up, just something minor, just a little bit, bang, everything goes out the window.
This is true.
Host. Yep, there's lots of. Hope you hosted the right version.
And what do we got here? Perfect. All right. Yep. Team Nephrons and Team Anti. Those are the two captains. You'll put all of your channel points on the other team. So, yeah, you're going to go opposite what I say. Fair enough. Oh, not a poll. You need a not a poll. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, high quality organization. So we're gonna have a new map. That's something that we've got confirmed.
And beautiful thing is we have all of the teams in the channel.
So we've got five at the bottom, 5 at the top. Yep. 5v5. Now they're gonna restart the map. Or they're going to go with this map. Let's assume they're going to go with this map. Oh, no. Restart map. Somebody blew up.
Top side blew up.
Yep.
Oh, man. Look at all the fish. Look at all the fish.
There's a fishy or two. Fishy or two. Training mode has been disabled. How long into the matches?
And technically, oops.
You're right. Matches are good nose. Good question. Good question. Matches are anywhere between, we ballpark it. Dude, last time matches were like 90 minutes, weren't they?
The last week they averaged about 45 minutes.
Okay, average 45 minutes. That's our breakdown.
The first match went 38 minutes. The second match, I believe, went 52. So it pretty much fell right in the middle there.
So 30 minutes to an hour. But these are two expert teams, so it could go a bit longer.
Yep, and it is best 2 out of 3. So after the first one, they'll reset the maps, or they'll roll new maps with a harder difficulty.
In theory,
they'll go again.
In theory, I'm reading this here, and maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, match starts.
We're just gonna go with it for now.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Neuro 666. I'm not good at this game. Okay. Okay. Okay, new map. Come on, over the side,
they didn't
doof.
move the teams before doing that.
Over to the side, doof. Alright, new map, new map. Okay, so what do we have? We got rocks on one side, and this spider battle's different from previous spider battles, is the maps are perfectly mirrored rather than rotated.
Yes.
So we have our two teams have been named. We have guns on one side, 2 guns there. 2 guns at the silo. Rocks on one side near the stone. Any of those coal rocks? 1 coal rock. 1 coal rock.
Should be 2. Oh, it is just 1. Look at that.
Oh, and Phoenix has been moved. Just a little bit more. No, no extra guns. But there are some boxes. Some boxes, some rocks, and 2 guns. 2 guns to get them started.
Realistically, though, this is set up pretty decent.
This is going to be... well,
because you got a lot of iron right there. A lot of iron. And a good chunk of coal and copper.
Yes.
Really nearby.
Oh, well, there's also iron just outside view. Just on the edge. There's just a tiny patch. There's a couple of gaps in the walls, but that's fine.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Art! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to Biter Battles.
Oh, well, my chat right now, I've got a poll up, and...
That sounds like a really good idea.
The poll is right now very heavily in favor of Nephrums.
Who wins? North? South?
And here we go. The game is on.
10 minutes. Cool. Alright, so we've got 2 players in the north going coal, and in the south, everybody's spread out. Bert's grabbing fish.
And as usual, Team North dropped all the burner drills to one person who set up all the burners right on coal.
They have oil. They have oil in the starting area.
Wait, what?
Yep, right there.
It is some oil. You're
right
correct. There. Oh, wow.
There's
on
oil.
both sides.
Oil. This is going to be a long match. Both teams are going to rush flamethrowers.
They'd be foolish if they didn't.
Okay, so we've got a coal loop. We've got a coal loop. We've got a copper loop. We've got an iron loop. We've got a stone loop. We've got... So South's gone for more coal, more iron, more stone. North's gone for a much more balanced approach. Whereas I would have gone iron heavy. Very, very iron heavy.
Yep.
Very iron heavy.
You don't need a ton of coal. You need enough coal to get the miners working. So I do like the 10 burner drills that North has, where it's enough to keep things moving.
Well, Phoenix has obviously been fed some iron or given some iron. He's mining the rocks and then converting them straight into burner miners, picking up more stone to get more smelters, more burner miners up and running. Which means they're going to be late with their copper, but you don't need that much copper that early on. Iron, coal, and stone are what matters. And also Patrol's gone out for a bit of a wander, grabbed a few stone rocks from the looks of it. Is that another one? Yeah.
Oh man, there is so much oil all around this base.
Yeah, this is going to be a long match.
Well, realistically, those ones that are far to the north are going to be probably unusable, at least early on in this match. By the time they get the flamethrowers, they're not going to have protections out that far.
Hey, don't worry!
The base will eventually go that far, but not yet.
Very much appreciate it. Amazon appreciates it. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it when you give me a bit of Amazon's money. Thank you, mate.
Here's one of those really tricky parts about biter battles, is the mixed ore patches. They're so rich. There's so much there, but it takes time to
sort it or filter it. Or I have seen both these teams previously just smelt the whole lot. Just smelt the whole lot, sort it after the fact. Don't care what it is. Take the coal, loop the coal around.
Got our first biter attack on the south.
Yeah, which is 2 biters. That's another.
2 whole biters.
It's a change. It means north gets the first attack, but it's the weaker attack. Then south, then north, which then gets an even bigger attack. Then south, and so on and so forth. Oh, there's another one coming in at south. Up against coal. Straight in the guns. Boop. Done. Okay, I want
guns
to
took out all of them. In fact, the South has had 3 biters on their base already. 4 actually, with that one that came over by coal. Oh, Team North has. Oh, there goes 5 biters for them, straight into the guns at the silo. Oh, they got a second attack coming in with another.
Lucas, thank you for the prime.
Like
I appreciate it. Amazon appreciates it. We all appreciate it when you give me some of Amazon's money. Thank you, mate. How you doing? Okay, so South has gone for, let's wrap the silo in some walls, which is a smart move. North is going to go with the 2 guns there will cover it, which I would be doing as well. Don't forget, early game at this point, you actually have more manpower than you have jobs to do. Okay, so this is the time, if you want to move things around, rearrange walls, that sort of stuff, this is the time to do it. As the game progresses, less time to get things done. Much less time. So North's having problems feeding everything. South's also having problems feeding everything.
South's got a couple of their turrets wrapped in walls right near the broken wall output, and it seems to be successful so far. In fact, the reason they wrapped their silo in walls is because they took
moved the guns.
The guns completely out.
And both
to help just stop any attacks.
Both teams have got science up and running. North's got some gears automated. Neither team has enough coal still, I don't think. Nope. Nope.
Great question.
What's the question? I'm good at questions. Not good at answers.
SteelAxe Biters is Nephrum's, correct? Yes. SteelAxe Biters is the Nephrum's team. Yes. So Nephrum's is north, and Elites is south. I guess I could have just looked for any Elites or Nephrum's instead of looking up the Biter Battles page.
Yes, probably. So is that our first?
That is the first fish being sent.
No, yes. There's been a couple earlier. So we've had South Spy, North Spy, South Spy. Now the problem with sending a fish is then you need to take a second to actually look at what the other team's doing. Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know about the Biter Battles, you can send a fish to spy on the enemy. How? I'm not sure.
The answer is fish are treacherous. Cannot trust fish.
Oh, no, JD, that's just in Australia.
Oh.
The rest of the world, we don't have to worry about it too much.
Oh, I thought you were saying you couldn't trust an Australian. I was about to get offended.
No, just the fish.
Oh, just the fish. The Australian fish. Just to be more...
Yes.
Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah. I don't blame you. Can't trust them at all.
And anyway, so you can use the fish to... Basically, it'll see whatever the other team sees.
It'll see what the other players will see.
Yes.
And their radar. We got more attacks in at the north. North is getting their first smelter up and running slowly. South is just automating. We've got a bit of science. Why am I not on a spectator view? I am on spectator view. That's the button I'm looking for. So South is researching guns. And North is researching undergrounds. They already have guns. So North is ahead on science. Actual science done. I think the fish is just half in a costume of fish. Possibly. You can't trust a half either. Alright, so... yeah, it's North is definitely getting a smelter up and running. South is still hand-feeding everything. In fact, they cover the whole iron patch.
Because BB points is, I have it set up. I mean, it's turned on now there, but those points may not be 100% legit.
Which one's BB points? Is that what the science packs are worth?
Yes.
$5, $15, $75, $300. Is that right?
Well,
no, BB
West
points.
Dude, I think, grabbed the command from
no, they're wrong.
Clowntown that says 1031, 150, 594, 2772, and 3564 for yellow.
They're wrong.
Evolution mediums at 17.5, large at 50, behemoths at
5,
90.
15, 75, 300. Come on, game. Give me some lag. It's being difficult. Won't give me lag. No. Hey, Twilight.
There you
Okay.
go. Updated.
North definitely has smelters up and running. South, I'm willing to bet South is going to go with 100%. We're going to hand feed. Yep, they're going to do a hand feed green science. That's
So
green science right there.
Nephrem's build last week, or during the quarter and semifinals, was military science. Straight to military science.
That's right, because Anti got...
everything.
Anti's team didn't show up and he had to buy for his first match, didn't he?
Correct. Yeah, they had to buy the first round, and they did win their second match. We weren't shoutcasting that one, so I don't know what Team Anti's strategy is. This will be new to us.
Green science. Green science. And my poll is done, and we've got Team South for the win. There you go. So, Anti is going with, he is just going to handcraft everything. Handcraft, hand feed, mass hand feed to get science done, go straight to green science, and I'm willing to bet he's just going to throw green science. Whereas,
keep in mind, at a certain point, green science really isn't worth it anymore. That is far down the tech tree, probably by the time they get to about 30 to 40% evolution, green science is mostly worthless. So I think relying on that strategy might...
It is?
It might be good. It might be good for the next versions, like if we go harder difficulties. But for this difficulty, I don't think it's going to be enough.
It's that play. Do you try and get in and topple the other team quickly? Because last match with Nephrem's, he almost got taken out early before their military science got up and running and they slowly took a win. Right?
This is true.
So
a question was asked was, how long do these biter battles usually last? Now, during this tournament, we have seen that the average match runs about 45 minutes. Now, if I were out there playing with a team,
thank you for the sub. Thank you for giving me some of Amazon's money. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated.
That's all.
Doof's awesome. Doof has done biter battles. They're on YouTube if you want to look. They're on my channel, I believe.
Oh God, no, that's bad. Don't look at those.
Yeah,
I would say it's about 45 minutes would be what I would expect from these battles, since we have flamethrower, or since we have oil really close to the base on these battles. I would anticipate seeing this first battle run as long as 2 big attacks, left and right.
Oh, I missed the one on the right. I got the one left.
Yep, they're dealing with the one on the right now. But I can see this battle running into the hour 15, hour 30 range.
Stinson's put up a new poll.
I think it depends on the strategy the teams put together and how quickly they can get to flamethrowers. So we can look at their research. Right now, Team North, so Nephrem's team is researching straight to military science.
Oh. That's a lot of spitters and a lot of spit.
And they got him. Team South is researching just military, not military science. They are researching stronger explosives.
Yep, grenades for the win.
Yep. Grenades are really good, especially at this level. biters are tough. They have increased hit points, and that increased hit points makes them harder to kill.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the bonus starts at about the 17% mark.
Okay. Okay, I currently have some thunder going on. We also had 5 cats around a single small window to watch.
The players will respawn if they die, yes.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Apart from
otherwise, buildings and things, just like regular Factorio mode,
dawn.
they do not self-repair. You can make repair packs and repair things that have been damaged. If they get destroyed, you just have to make a brand new one. But yes, players will respawn once they.
Yeah, we're not playing
Permadeath.
Permadeath. No, I was thinking hardcore mode.
Ooh. Hardcore
mode. Factorio hardcore. Pass. I like my respawn. I'm very good at it. Exactly. Much practice.
So Team North seems to be getting attacked more frequently than Team South, at least from what I've seen.
So, mutagen log. We have had...
That may not be the case.
Nobody has sent any packs.
Construction robots can be in this game. Defender robots, follow all those things.
Everything except nukes and arty. That's the only 2 things you don't get. Yeah, there's a small pile of spitters slowly wandering their way in.
There we go. There is our first science throw. So Team South just sent some science to Team North, increasing their evolution by 7% and increasing threat by quite a bit. This is actually going to be pretty dangerous.
200 threat, 7% Evo. So our first...
Team North is spread out with that new smelter meld.
Our first target. So first target for evolution is...
17.5%.
Is that when small spitters show up?
Yes. Okay. Well, small spitters might show up prior to that.
Oh, it's higher than that, isn't it?
No, it is going to be 17.5% because that's also when medium biters show up. Now, small spitters are already in there. Small spitters are already in the game.
I don't think they show up from evolution.
Yeah, because we've already had spitters right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go with that's a biter battles thing.
And yet, Team South throwing all the green science early, trying to overwhelm them.
Yeah, they got 2 of these green science builds going back to back. And Nephrons is still slowly hit. They've got grenades up and running. So they have grenades. That's a big step in the right direction. North has grenades. It means now you pick up some grenades, throw them at your feet after you get yourself surrounded in biters. Boom, biters are gone.
Yep. Yes, yeah. Nukes and artillery are disabled. That was JD mentioned that just a few moments ago.
My chat's saying
North is.
I think automation always wins. So Team North. Yeah.
I've seen Colonel Will do these just fields of hand-fed
red science,
just red science, and it just overwhelms the enemy. However, if the enemy can hold off, that strategy does not pay off.
Yeah, I've got early matches. Colonel Will did that against myself, and he did it against somebody else as well. And
yeah, it was. Wow, that battle was over quick. Not the one against you, but the one against the other people.
Yeah, I think it was Exterm, or it was no longer streams. Gamer. Crap. I can't remember his name.
Coyote?
No.
Oh, video game geek?
Yeah, video game geek. That was it. And yeah, just absolutely decimated the other team. When he did it against us, we managed to hold on just. It was very, very close. But then we got production up and running. Our automation kicked in, and Will dumped red science and tried to convert to somebody else, and he didn't have the momentum anymore. So it's a catch-22. You either go in early and hope for an early kill, but if the other team manages to hold off, you're dead. You're very, very dead.
Well, Team North has finished their research for military science, so they have their military science builds up, and well, not quite running yet.
Yep, they also have a few small problems.
Yeah.
They have grenades, but they also have dead players. So, you know. Second small problem is coming
Big
in.
attack
Bumblebee.
Leading them away from the... And look at that. Getting them rounded up and drop a grenade.
Yeah, now if they have armor, then you can drop a grenade on your feet without too much hassle. But yes, you're going to see
researching heavy armor right now.
lots of broken belts. Lots of damaged belts, which eventually become broken belts. So
as we see, Team North is approaching that magic number where medium biters are going to become a thing.
yeah, mediums are a little bit more difficult to deal with. So, North has got military science up and running. It's just started. South, meantime, have 1, 2, 3 lots of green science, which do require them... What, 3?
4.
4! Okay, I can't count. I can't count on the grounds that it's 2:30 a.m. So, it does mean that they need to feed, what's that, 4, 5 boxes of iron, 10 boxes of iron, 3 boxes of copper for 2 builds. So, it's going to add up. It's a lot of running around. It's a lot of running around and maintaining those box levels.
Yep.
And Team South has lost most of their guns. Team North still has their guns. And they've actually added to them.
Team South still has their guns. They lost.
That
3,
says otherwise.
so far. So yeah, that is more. Well, they've got a bunch over by their coal patch.
Oh, okay. So they've added some more and lost some more.
Yep.
Damage belts just annoy clown. They do. Oh yeah, Cuddles will match. He didn't know how to do blue science. That was right. We went all the way up to blue science back then. Whereas now the meta seems military. Don't need to go anything past military. Military is the key.
Well, military does last a long time, so that is one very nice thing about it.
Military gives you, yeah, all the perks of having the things that you're going to need. The grenades, the AP ammo. South is going to run into a power problem, I think. Yeah, I think they've got themselves in a negative loop. On the count of that one power pole doesn't quite reach. And they're hand-feeding grenade machines. Okay.
Like a bomb.
I mean, it'll work.
Hey, Vegeta, think of the resub, mate.
I mean, right now they're not really getting attacked, so.
No, they're not. They're not. Although that'll change things.
There's the first throw to Team South, and they are now both above that 17.5% mark. So we're gonna start seeing some medium biters coming in.
So we've seen 700 logistics packs thrown by South, and just 131 thrown by North, for almost the same evolution. Less threat. Or actually, no, that threat for South just got thrown through the roof.
Well, that's just because Team North has been battling biters, which of course, when you kill a biter, it reduces threat.
Yeah.
And Team South Team North just threw those military packs.
And Anti's gone out solo. Die, Anti. Come on. No! If he dies out there, it's such lost time and effort.
Is he just gonna try? Is he just trying to pull that iron ore in?
I have
no
no idea.
There are no biter base east and west, so the attacks from the east and west are going to be very minimal.
There's rumors in the code. There's rumors in the code.
That's what the introduction when he first popped in said. There are no nests east to west.
Yeah, but there is rumors in the code that they're on a 6 or a 7 round cycle, and it's all of them go. I think it's every third one goes for an outpost. All right.
Okay.
I don't know if it's implemented.
Oh, Team North getting a big attack.
Because I'm not sure what code we're on. Yeah, those guns work better with ammo. Funnily enough. And the sad thing is they have ammo sitting there right there on a belt. AP ammo. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's like this. It's fine. You just ignore it. It's fine. Handguns? Yeah, actually I heard a handgun. Haven't even crafted an SMG yet. That's a mistake. Always want an SMG. If you have to press the spacebar, you want to press the spacebar in a hurry and shoot. Part with friendship pellets in a hurry.
Team South, big attack finally coming in. Factorio Bert is working on it, but having some difficulties here.
He's out of grenades. At least he has an SMG. He's also probably dead. Oh, no, he's had grenades thrown on him.
Fish.
And they also have medium biters, definitely wandering around the base.
Yep, just saw that there was a medium biter in that one.
That's all right. There's another attack coming in.
That attack was handled pretty nicely.
Are they going to hit it? Are they going to hit it? Are they going to hit it? No. No. Straight for the guns and the radar. It looks like they are using decoy radars. Anti is coming back. Really wish I could see what was in Anti's inventory.
And North has thrown more flasks, which has put them
slightly in the lead.
Put Team South at, put them slightly in the lead.
Anti has
and
come
this
back
is where
with
we might see this.
Just an inventory full of iron. Okay, so Anti's going out to the new patch, grabbing nothing but iron and bringing it back. Meanwhile, North is just dealing with attacks and pretty much is out of resources. Very close to. They need to find more patches to keep expanding.
That attack was pretty rough for Team North.
South is producing science on 1, 2, 3, 4 builds. The other 2 builds are doing nothing. In fact, they've done nothing. They've never crafted anything.
Team North is throwing red science. I wonder if that's because they've just got extra red that they don't need.
Where do they make red? They were probably making red into labs and just went, that's enough. We're ripping up the labs and we'll throw what we've got.
Who is winning right now? It's close at this point. However, I think I'm going to give an edge to Team North because they've got that military build up and running. They've just got to defend that, and it doesn't take as much military science to equal a bunch of the green science that Team South has. So Team South has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 builds making green science in the south, but I think they're approaching the point where they're going to start throwing a lot of green science to really affect the evolution of the North Team's biters.
Well, South has got 6 builds, but the last 2 builds have only just turned on for the first time. They've been sitting there for quite some time. On top of that, they're feeding resources in, and Anti's now had to go all the way out here to find out that it's all dead before he can collect whatever iron's left to then bring it back. And Anti has no ammo and is forced to pickaxe and grenade. Yeah. Assuming they researched SteelAxe, they might not have.
So that seemed to be a bit of a waste of time out there, but he's rebuilding too.
Yeah, they've got an idea. It's too hard to change midstream. They're stuck with it. All right. They can't, at this point, they can't swap over and do a military build because it just takes them too long. It's too much downtime. They're really stuck with what they're building.
Yeah, I think, personally speaking, I think it took them too long to get this green science build
that looks
running
like a problem.
fully.
That looks like a problem. That is definitely a problem.
It's all small biters, though.
It is, but those guns didn't last. Yeah, and small biters are now taking more than 1 grenade. They're taking 2 or 3 grenades to take out. At least he's got an SMG.
He's out of grenades now.
Okay, so Nephrem's team has got 1 build, 2 build up and running. 3rd build will start getting up and running any minute. Yep. And south is dealing with biters, spitters, medium, smalls, medium spitters, which are extra nasty. Awesome Patrol is running around circles, hoping for the best. Finds a new attack coming in the other direction he was running away from. He's dead.
Yeah.
Phoenix is putting together more green science builds. They can't feed them.
Well, I think that's what they're trying to hope with any elites is that he's going to be bringing back all the green science.
Maybe. And he needs to walk to the far side of their base, pick up all the bricks he can, and build himself a path. If he's going to be running back and forth, he needs paths. North is doing okay, but has an attack coming in on the left. It's a flank. They're being flanked. No.
Team South is finally researching better explosives, so their grenades will do more damage. But Team North is done researching. They're happy with what they've got. They're going with the same strategy they did last week.
That spaghetti has reasons. Okay. So both teams are being dragged off whatever they're doing constantly to deal with biters.
Oof. Look at this big attack coming in from the south.
Grenade, grenade, grenade. Run on the paths. Out of grenades. You're dead. You're dead. Oh no, he found a grenade.
And he took care of almost that entire team all by himself. Actually, he did.
Paths to run around circles to get that extra movement speed really add up. Anti is grabbing coal. Grabbing coal.
There's another attack coming in from that south.
Yeah, Bert's dealing with that slowly.
Lot of attacks, but so yeah, they have 2 to 3 people that are pulled off building constantly to take care of those attacks.
At this point, it's like you're pretty much 3 players down at all times.
And that's huge.
It is. And Team North's advantage is you might be 3 players down, but at least you at least the other 2 players are local. In South's team, they're 3 players down, and one of them is miles away going and grabbing more iron or more coal or whatever. And have these are being fed?
I'll be honest with you, I'm somewhat surprised that Team South has not opted to go.
That's a problem.
For
That's a problem.
patch.
That's a problem.
That's
another
so it's gonna
problem.
take their entire team off building right there.
That's
going to
take.
be off building.
Yes.
Oh wow! All 3 sides. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a small problem.
But they've got plenty of grenades.
They do. They're also running out of players, and they're also running out of grenades. You'll notice the throws come, and then stop because they're still crafting them. Alright. Both teams are in a grenade debt. They're running out of grenades faster than they can craft them.
Alright, North has thrown enough science to get Team South at 37% evolution.
That's going to be
For Team
bad.
South to throw green to get North to that same evolution, they'd probably have to throw about, I'd say, somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 to 600 more green science. What's in the chest? 60, 60.
500 science is worth
60.
500 green science is worth 2.4 evolution.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot here. Phoenix just grabbed a bunch, and they just threw another 400. Yeah, there's 2% evolution just there. Nearly.
Worse than that, 1.5. 1.5. After you remove rounding errors, it's really bad. Really bad.
Big attack. Come 3 different big attacks coming from Team North.
Threat level. So, 400 green science is worth 1.5 evolution. 91 military science is worth 1.4 evolution. Alright. Big difference. These spitters have decided they don't like walls.
Yes, which is good for the Team North.
They're just going to take out all the walls. That's a small problem in the south. Just a itty bitty wee one.
Yeah, but they got walls and grenades up, so
Bumblebee bit the
Factorio
dust
looks pretty
again.
good.
Nephrums is coming along to help. It's now like with this many spitters, it's 3 people. 3 people to deal with one problem. Now, Awesome Patrol in the south has really got the dance back and forth to confuse the hell out of the spitters down pat.
Yep.
He can dance like no other.
As a quick recap, Team North has gone straight to military science builds, producing all the military science to send, which is worth more points. What did it say? One military is worth 5 green. So I think that's what West Dude posted here just a little bit. It's 5 red to 3 green, 5 green to 1 gray. I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 red to a green, 5 green to a gray.
Something like that.
So they've got to be building 5 times as much of these greens to keep up with this. Now, North has got it automated. Everything's automated. Team South, it's still all hand-fed builds.
Yes. On top of that, and this is the other really, really important one, that Nephrum's about to get his 3rd build up and running, which is even more tragic.
Can he feed that much, though? That's the next question.
Well, that's the thing. Like, your military science requires copper, which is pretty much useless, stone, which is definitely useless, and coal, which is semi-important. Your green science is iron, 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 with a touch of copper. Iron's pretty important.
Yes.
Hence, South has tapped all their patches, and then all their patches.
They haven't touched that one at all.
No, they've gone all the way out there, which is probably the smart move because that's less likely to get attacked. Even though Anti went out there and it's dead every single time he goes over there. So
it's true.
Whereas North is, yeah, just dealing with their home patches still. Now, obviously, yeah, I agree. They should have gone for that mixed patch. That would have got another 2-3 builds out for them. In the North, I don't think they need it. South could have gone for that mixed patch as well, but they'd have to defend it. And they do have burner miners.
Keep in mind that patch would be taking the brunt of the attacks, because that's where, as you see right now, 2 attacks coming in on Team South right by that patch.
It would require all players to stand close and defend it, and you know, just one person to carry resources back and forth occasionally between attacks. So yeah, South has definitely got the biter dance down pat. North, not so much. Not so much. North's pretty good at, you know, doing the standard Factorio thing. Like trying to run around in circles, getting hit with spit, and then running slowly around in circles. Which is perfectly fine.
It works.
Okay, Andy's come out here. He's cleaned out any biters that were here. These burner loops are out of fuel.
So Team North just threw Team South threw a bunch of science to North, and North reciprocated with, I think, even more science because it's military. So we're at 38% evolution for North, 43.5% for South. So Nephrum's team right now definitely has a big edge. We're gonna start to see the big spitters, no, big biters at 50%.
Big biters, yeah. Went for flamethrowers. Neither team's gone flamethrowers, which is the mistake. Big mistake.
And you know, our 45-minute average, I think, is probably going to hold on this one. We are 39 minutes in right now.
Good, because I don't have any sort of timer.
I just used the time command.
Stinson says flamethrowers have been nerfed into the ground and then some. Yeah.
Ooh, Team South just lost Loomis.
Yeah, which sucks, because he's been running loops out there, taking care of them before they've hit the walls. And also patrols deconning walls, so at least he can walk through them. Anti's got again, Anti has that dance down pat. Poor Team South. Their A and D keys on their keyboard must be dead. They must be dying. They must be feeling the pain of biters.
Team North is getting attacked, but they're handling them pretty well. I mean, honestly, both teams are handling the attacks pretty well.
Pretty well, yes. They are losing players. They are having downtime, due to dead players. North has gone with a double wall approach with a gap in the middle, which works. It saves a little bit of wall. Yeah, whereas South is just going with like just add more concrete to the problem. The more concrete you add, the better. Apart from that whole gap along the side where there's no concrete. And Anti in the South is...
Yeah, I think we're in a downward spiral for Team South.
We are. Oh, there's a 360 packs. 360 giant packs.
I mean, it's still relatively close, but yeah.
360 packs were worth 1%. The 80 military packs were worth 0.6%. It's almost as much. Okay, North's gone out for more coal. Did North do explosives damage? Yeah, they've both done explosives damage. Oh, North has not done explosive damage.
I thought they did one.
No.
They didn't. South has.
South has done number one.
That's it.
North should have done 1 and 2 because they had the science packs. What are they worth? Like 20 and 30%?
Is it 1?
25.
One adds
25 and 20
damage.
Yeah, and then 20 for the next one. So it's a 45% boost. That's a mistake. Luminous is running around circles again, but has no grenades to throw over his shoulder. This is what we call grenade deficit. He has many biters, but he is about to... No, too late.
Yep. That is a lot of medium spitters too.
Yeah. Yeah, and when they start throwing down acid, you're going to instantly lose all your hit points. You need to lob grenades, hope for the best, not get caught, and hope that they're all dead before you get weighed down in acid.
I mean, Awesome Patrol did pretty well on that. You could almost say you did
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. And Anti, amazingly, Anti is still doing laps back and forth. Has not laid down any concrete paths, even though there's some brick available. But yeah, running
using all their brick for anyway.
Walls, and walls.
Yes, walls.
And North is their wall is slightly more airy than it was last time I looked.
They definitely have some air conditioning. They just added those gaps for better airflow. That's all.
Yeah.
Got to keep the base cool when they have all that smelting going on.
Oh yeah, definitely. And they are in the process of getting their fourth build up and running.
Well, they're not in the process of doing anything but defending biters at the moment.
No. North has got the coal running. The rest of the build's built. It just needs... Oh, no, it still needs... Oh, no, this is dedicated grenade factory. So, North has now got a dedicated grenade factory.
Nice. That was more a joke that they weren't building. They were just fighting against biters, and that was it.
Oh, no. They're both teams are just fighting against biters at this stage. It's much more of a survive.
Goodness. Look at Team South right now.
Yeah, there's holes, and then there's holes, and then there's gaps, and then there's destruction. Most of the destruction is a very large round area caused by grenades rather than biters. But I think South is going to be calling it in about 3 minutes. Yeah, we're about to be spawn camped.
And we are 44 minutes and 12 seconds into this match. Oh, and as a desperation science throw, grab the science that was made because that's the last science that's going to be done.
It's the important one. That's the one that might get you over the edge.
Yeah, the biters are destroying everything.
Thank you, Zawaldo, for redeeming the Devil's Special Reward. Very, very much appreciate it. You have once again proven that it doesn't matter what it says or doesn't say on the box. You're happy to accept things anyway. We'll see you in 11.5 minutes. North is not doing any better. Well, technically they're doing better.
South has they've lost their base.
Check North.
It's not over yet.
Check North.
But the attacks are just keeping coming in.
There we go. Check North.
Oh my.
North is doing.
Maybe that last throw was the
one that got him over the edge. Now North.
Team North is so close to throwing Team South over that 50%.
Yeah, but North does not have walls around the silo. Now walls don't affect spitters, but they do slow down the biters. It's just chaos at this point.
Yeah, that's impressive that they both are falling at about the same time.
About the same time. Now,
there's no
I will say...
Coal is completely destroyed in South.
I will say, South did get up to 50% or almost 50% Evo. North didn't. So does that make South the better team?
I think they're defending better.
Okay. Oh, shit. I just saw that. That's a brand new attack that just came in.
Yep.
That's at the point of just eating everything. So it's how quickly can they eat their way to the silo. Now, as long as players keep moving, the biters will rush the player rather than the silo.
Oh man, Team North. Oh my gosh, this is insane. How close this is. Why is Bumblebee bringing the biters towards the silo? And towards the spawn point. That seems really foolish.
I'm out of answers. Anti's just dumping down anything he possibly can wherever he possibly can. Oh, South, half, 2,000, 1,500, 500.
North silo is also being attacked.
Boom!
There it is.
See, North
Explosion.
North still had 4,900. They were fine.
47 minutes, 17 seconds. That was actually really impressive.
Yeah.
How close that was.
Yeah. So North won. Just.
Yes, that was so much closer than it had any right to be. I agree, but both these teams are very good players. But, you know, I'm surprised we didn't see the teams rushing to flamethrowers.
Yeah. I don't know how badly they've been nerfed, because they were talking about nerfing it previously, and I know it had been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed, but they were still more effective than anything else. Because flamethrowers are cheap. Very cheap.
That was Team Nephrons. Team Nephrons wins that round.
Their defender scores are about the same. Their builder score doesn't really work because it's all about the walls. And their deaths are about the same. The teams are very, very evenly matched. Very evenly matched. And North is just... I think North is just realizing that South went outposting.
And this is what
it is best of 3.
Like. Yes. Wait.
10 minutes.
10-minute break. All right. Yes, Unknown Paradox. There'll be at least one more.
Possibly
if North had
2.
gotten the extra grenade damage, they might have been as close. Yeah, I think yeah, Team North, if they had that extra grenade damage, it wouldn't have been as close.
Yeah. The sad thing is, because they're doing military science, they can actually do the next 2. So they can get Grenade 1 and Grenade 2. And because they're doing military, they definitely should. Ad break? Yeah, we'll give it a minute. But yes. Is that the speedrunner Nephrons? Yes. And Anti? Yes.
And Elite's also speedrunner.
In fact, everybody on both teams are speedrunners. Everyone.
Pretty much. All right, new map. Now, I don't know if this is the map that they're going to use, because with a 10-minute 10-minute break in between.
Need to restart server.
Yeah, they probably have to so they can change the difficulty to very hard.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Lives will have a health boost applied at 0% evolution. Ouch. Ouch.
You voted for the wrong team? Oh no, Pistol! Well, the nice thing about, I think, can you go back and vote for the other team? I don't know. Phoenix is also a former world record holder too. Yes, Phoenix is a former world record holder.
Alright, whilst we're having downtime, I'm going to hit the ad break button. See you guys in a minute and a half. Or if you're a sub.
Let's just do this here real quick.
Ads only run for 10 seconds.
So yeah, Phoenix has... Thank you, Counternace.
So we have...
Yeah, right now, Nephrum's is second place speed run. Phoenix is third. And Elites is fourth.
Yeah.
Zamoltus is sixth. Bumblebee Rider is ninth. Just trying to see if names I recognize from this battle. And this is just solo any percent.
That's all I recognize.
I don't see anybody else in this specific run. Loomis is 51st.
So we have Nephrem's as Loomis, Bumblebee Rider.
Clowntown should be up here somewhere, isn't it? Wasn't he like 31st at some point?
Exorin
36th now. There's Clowntown.
There we go. Nephrem's, Exolus, Bumblebee Rider, Exorum, Wager, Anti-Phoenix, Patrol, Steamer Burt, and Loomis.
Dorfus, is that my Swedish cousin? No. No, but 15th on the list.
And 100%. Oh, wow.
You know, the funny thing is, of the top like 10, we saw most of these people in this tournament. In fact, I don't think Frankly was, but Nephrum's,
And Frankly's not.
No, Frankly was not in here, but Nephrum's, Phoenix, and Elites. I don't think Mazmot was either, but Zamoltus. I don't know, was Macker in?
No, Macker wasn't,
tournament?
and Pitter's not this time round. Pitter has been in previous Spider Battles.
And then, wait, no, Pitta was here.
Was
Pitta,
he?
in fact, was the first battle we
Oh, yes. He was on the other SteelAxe team.
Yes, yep, Pitta was there. Bumblebee Rider we're seeing right now. Typical guy was not in this one. And so out of the top 10, only I think three of them were not in this tournament. To give you an idea of what kind of caliber people we have here.
Yeah. It's yeah.
And I mean, the current 100% speed run is Warger. He set that world record a day ago. So yesterday. At 6 hours, 28 minutes, 37 seconds.